Hey there, I'm Katsumi, and this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So there's a very heavy energy, okay? Um, it's coming in very swift. It's something to do with this emotional energy today that feels like someone's like staring at an old photo of some kind. Also, yeah, I just got Three of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. It's like the cards are spewing out, okay? If there's any other card, I think I got all of them. But yeah, oof. It feels like very heavy emotional energy, okay? And right now the word coming through is regret, okay? I'm also hearing that they realize now that the grass wasn't greener and it was just fake, okay? Ooh. When I was like hearing the messaging and I'm just like, okay, it was just fake, maybe I just got this instant feeling of just like they're regretful, they were too ambitious, okay? Maybe the relationship they had with you was very ambitious, um, very diligent. It's like they set themselves back emotionally, physically, spiritually, maybe even in passion. Okay, definitely getting like vibes from this, like some sort of regret from a lover of some kind. Okay, that's like the vibe because it's like Four of Cups energy, something to do with like somebody withdrawed from something, feeling discontent. Maybe you're discontent from the aftermath of this connection falling off. Okay. Um, oof. Six of Swords, Eight of Cups. Yeah, it just feels like it's just like this connection just was like it feels like there's a lot of work put into it. And it was a very ambitious relationship, okay? It might have been a relationship like a very what do they call it? Like relationships that last a long time. Like this relationship has like legacy to it, you know. Maybe you met this person at a young age, or maybe you were together for quite some time. Maybe got married. Maybe there's a divorce that happened. Um, maybe they jumped ship and they went with somebody else. Um, hmm. But definitely getting a vibe where it's like Three of Swords just makes me feel like this heartbreak has been really hard for the both of you. Um, and it's like this emotional pain. It's going well. Um, in terms of like transmuting. I heard transmitting for some reason. Like emotional pain is being transmitted somewhere, but it's like maybe not on you, maybe on them instead. Like the frequency is being sent out somewhere else. It's like you transmuted the energy because you transmitted it out of you, okay? Um, because now you're focused on like the Nine of Pentacles, your self-worth, your independence, your luxury, your reward, okay? It's like you're focused on being resourceful towards yourself, towards your physical needs, you know? And it's like this Five of Cups. Why did I say Five of Cups? Five of Cups. Maybe it's like abandonment of some kinds popping through, grief, some sort of loss in this Five of Swords energy for some reason. Maybe an ego battle. Maybe there's some sort of argument that happened. There's some sort of conflict. Okay, some verbal abuse. I'm hearing. Okay, it kind of put things out of disarray, like in some sort of disharmony. Okay, is what I'm hearing. And you decided to pick up and leave is what I'm hearing, okay? Um, maybe someone wasn't treating you right, and maybe someone didn't see your worth, so they perhaps picked up and left. Yeah, but it feels like you had the upper hand because you're going up and away, you know? Um, this might be them too, okay? It's like there is a lot of letting go and withdrawing from this energy, okay? Of the relationship, of the connection, onto more ambitious things because you went through some sort of setback because of this relationship. It was too diligent. It was too much burden, okay? Five of Pentacles, okay? There's a lot of hardship, a lot of maybe you felt like this person put you out in the cold, okay? Isolated you. put a lot of hardships on your back, okay? It feels like you gave them your all because you clearly are stable, okay? In who you are as a person, in your home, in your wealth, and just how you show up, okay? Um, but it's because of this, it's like you had to almost like give half. It's like you lost half of yourself. You lost your other half, you know? And it's like this puts you out in the cold. No stability in your home. It's like you're feeling excluded, you're feeling lost, okay? It's like it puts you in a compromising situation that isolated you for a long time. Might have even rocked your stability for a little bit too. You're trying to hold tight to your security, your control of the situation, stay balanced, but it's like you know that there is some coldness from the aftermath of everything that happened. But nonetheless, Ace of Wands, like there is a new spark, okay? Some new energies coming in. You're feeling more inspired, creatively, creatively, spiritually, you know? Um, and it's like they're starting to see your growth, okay? This person who left you behind, okay? It's like they see your growth, they're in shock, okay? And I'm feeling a little bit of like regret on their end because it's like when they see you up and leave and do your own thing and find light in your eyes again, you have like this spark about you, you have this glow up about you. It's like you're loving yourself again. You have this spirit about you, this creativity about you. It's like they're paying the price of letting you go. And it's like what ooh, okay, yeah, two of swords, knight of swords. Okay. So it's like they paid the price and it placed them in this very indecisive mode. It's like either you picked up and left and they feel regretful and they don't want to let you go now, or they left the situation, put you in isolation, and then now they're feeling indecisive on whether or not they should go back to you, run back to you, because now they don't want to let you go because they see that you were the prize all along and they're paying that price for letting you go. Okay? It's like some sort of love karma that they created. And it's like it's finally forcing them to realize what they threw away. Like in reality, it's like yeah, they threw this relationship out the window basically, you know? And it's like they're realizing that. Yeah. Ooh, okay. I'm hearing the tables have turned, okay? And like the ones who like ignored you, the individuals who ignored you, it's like they can't live without you now. But it's like, oof, it's too late. You know what I mean? Like the grass wasn't greener on the other side. It was just a fabrication, you know? It's like they thought that stepping away from this was going to give them this upbeat vibe, making them feel good about themselves. Like, oh, if I can leave, then that means I'm like, this and that. And like, that's kind of a vibe I'm getting. It's like they probably felt rooted in their resourcefulness and abundance, but little do they know that they had that when they were with you. And because they're not with you anymore, they have less of that resourcefulness, okay? In the relationship, it probably was much more than Knight of Pentacles, the 9. I don't know why I said Knight of Pentacles for some reason. Knight of Pentacles. Could have been that, but it's like maybe it was in the Knight of Pentacles. Then after some hardships of the relationship, it was in the Nine of Pentacles. And then after the split happened, it's in the Five of Pentacles. So it's just like the resourcefulness is just breaking down, okay? And it's like nobody's winning from this. Nobody's winning from this at all, Both parties suffered in resources, in, spirituality, like mental well-being, everything, Knight of Swords, though, it's like they're trying to be really decisive about rushing back to you, okay? Because it's like this is their darkest hour right now. This is their breaking point. This is their total loss. This is their Ugh, it's like this should have been their, like, like the hurrah moment of just like, this is what you get kind of thing. But it's like they're trying to like prevent that from happening. They're trying to prevent this tower from happening. And it's like the universe is like, it's gonna happen regardless. It's like they want to be your knight in shining armor kind of vibe, or queen in shining armor, or just the person in shining armor to rush in and protect you and just be with you again, and everything's gonna be good again. But it's like you decided to let go, okay? And it's like because this tower moment occurs, it's it almost gives this feeling of like they're gonna feel disgrace, okay? They're gonna wake up to the truth of what they did to ruin this relationship, or the actions that they took ruined this relationship. It created this collapse, okay? It created this stalemate, this indecision, okay? And it's like you two went your own path. You picked up a sword and left, they picked up a sword and left. You two went on completely different directions, with that two of swords energy. 10 of wands. A lot of burden, okay? A lot of responsibility trying to deal with these setbacks of the relationship, okay? You both are feeling that, okay? But in doing so, it's kind of like, yes, there's strain, there's pressure, there's stress, but it's like you're able to, like, something along the lines like you're carrying a boulder on your shoulders, but you know that it's only making you stronger, okay? That's the vibe I'm getting with that energy. But yeah, let's find out what the final ooh, okay, final outcome. Ooh, so you're gonna be going into your solitude, okay? You're gonna be self-reflecting in your final outcome because, oof, it's like this person's gonna be in your energy. Like, I got this like face palming, like emoji kind of vibe, where it's like they want to be in your energy so bad after they broke your heart, after they messed things up with you, but you're not gonna be available because maybe you've gone no contact. Maybe you've decided to pick up and just like block them, pick up and leave. You took everything you owned and just left. And now you're just like in this solitude, soul searching, you're reflecting, okay? It's like you're keeping to yourself. And it's like while they're looking for you, you're nowhere to be found. You're unreachable. You're working on yourself and you're building up your stability, is what I'm hearing. Truth, revelations, and awareness. Hidden truths are about to be magnified. Prepare to face them. Yeah, I'm hearing that this person, like maybe you realize later on that this person left the relationship because maybe they were interested in somebody else. Maybe they were having some sort of affair. Maybe they were thinking that, oh, hey, the grass is greener on the other side. Let me just break this off and go into something new. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting now, okay? It's like you're going to be made aware of this. Maybe you weren't completely aware of it and it's like it broke your heart. Maybe this person ended up having a baby with someone else. Maybe this person ended up having an affair or just starting a new relationship with someone or not being truthful about certain situations, okay? And so it's like you're going to be made aware. They're going to be sending you text messages, trying to visit you at your family, your friends, at your workplace, at your place of education, stuff like that. Which is like it's like they want to balance the scales, but it's too late, okay? Yeah. So you're going to be focusing on creativity, shine, and temptation. When drawn to something bright, check if it truly benefits you. Okay. So, especially with this hermit, especially you holding this lantern in your hands, okay? It's almost like there's going to be some things that are very tempting, has this temptation about it where it's like, it looks like the new shiny thing, okay? Maybe this person says, hey, I got therapy. I'm better now. We can make this work. Or maybe, someone tries to court you or try to, like, wow you while you're in this place of solitude. And usually when you're, like, coming out of a relationship, it's good to take your time to just, like, chill and relax and just kind of heal and, find yourself again and recover from the pain that the previous relationship brought across, okay? Because it's like people try to take advantage of individuals when they're in a vulnerable situation or state of mind, okay? So yeah, it's like important to value your worth and step away from pleasing others soon and just like or too soon or right away or quickly, okay? Something to do with just like find your freedom, find your peace, and almost like just level up yourself in the background, okay? And that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. This person is very regretful though. It's like they messed up so badly. It's like they know it, you know? Yeah. Something to do with focus, presence. One step at a time. Distraction is the enemy of ascent. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of distractions. People are going to be like, oh, are you single now? And it's just like, you can't worry about that. You know, you got to keep it pushing, is what I heard. Okay. So we're getting cat and pet. Maybe there's a pet that's nurturing you in this environment as well. Okay. Something to do with loyalty. Cats and dogs. Interesting. You might have a cat and a dog, okay, or one or the other. Maybe you two shared a pet with one another, so that might have meant something there too. But true loyalty is by your side. Don't expect too much from others, okay? So there is some companionship, some sort of friendships in the background that are helping you, maybe even family members, okay? And it's really just about taking one step at a time because distraction is the enemy of ascent. So really stick to those who have your support, have your back, okay? And flush away life's chaos and embrace healthier interactions going forward. Okay, so universe just wants you to know, like, this is the moment to heal. And I heard heal up, okay? And recover from the past incidents of this relationship. It feels very fresh, but it could just be something that you're just reminiscing about, okay, in the background. Just thinking about how ambitious this relationship was and how it feels like you were really putting in the work for this relationship to work out. But there's just so much setbacks. And I'm hearing a lot of setbacks that it just crumbled things over time. And then this is kind of what led to that tower moment. But nonetheless, it's important to recover, take your time to heal, and just have like trust in your confidants, your companions, your pets, your cats, your dogs, okay, your loved ones, to really help you get through the hurdles that you're experiencing at this time so that you can finally shine again in the way that you see fit, okay? And in a way that really makes you feel good about yourself again, okay? So, yeah, these are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.